we got Master of the Brain Damage
Martin?
and the one and only Sam H. And this is the Backlash 2017 review.
Yay,
You excited?
Backlash.
Remember when Backlash used to be good, like in the early 2000s? When you had like the epic 3 titles on the line tag team match, Triple H, Austin against the Brothers of Destruction. Yeah, this one was nowhere near as good. Nowhere near.
We were not looking forward to going into this main event, and we had very good reason to be, because it wasn't a very good event.
I had high hopes for 2 matches, I think. And other than the endings, they both delivered.
Yeah.
So, where are we going to start with this one?
Well, of course, in traditional fashion, I start with the pre-show that we didn't watch.
No, we didn't.
We had one match.
That's good.
The Perfect 10.
And
Ty Dillinger
he is wearing the t-shirt, I might add.
against the Drama King,
That's his nickname now.
Aiden English.
The Crying Man.
Yeah, this match was alright.
How do you know? You didn't watch it.
I saw bits and pieces, replays on YouTube.
I saw the ending.
Tiebreaker to Aiden English. And that was it.
Right?
So, yeah. Ty Dillinger stays on the roll.
on the roll. Well, he's still winning, I guess.
Yeah, they haven't ruined him yet.
Yet. Eternal optimism. Okay, on to the main show.
Yes. Opening match was one of the few matches we were looking forward to.
Yeah.
There was the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura,
The
facing
artist.
off against Dolph Ziggler.
Mr. Irrelevant.
No, we're not talking about the person last to be drafted in the NFL. No, we are talking about Dolph Ziggler.
Yes, we've discussed this on many occasions. How they've just dropped the ball with him.
Yep, completely ruined him. Couldn't care any less about the guy.
The heel turn has been about 3 years too late.
Yep, and yeah, as I said, this was one of the few matches we were looking forward to, and yeah, it's fair to say it delivered.
It was alright. I mean, for me personally, I felt Dolph got a bit too much offense in, considering this was supposed to be Nakamura's debut match.
Yeah, plus I've not hugely been a huge fan of how they've booked him for this rivalry, but we'll wait and see what they got planned next for him. The whole knocking NXT and well, who is this guy? I've never heard of him. Yeah, not a fan of it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part.
Yes. And Nakamura looked impressive when he did get chances to get some offense in. A lot of kicks, as always. So, yeah, but as if we didn't know it wasn't coming. I just can't get as excited for it though anymore.
It's not
the same without Corey Graves calling a Nakamura match. He just put so much excitement into the finish of his matches.
The way he hit it didn't look particularly great. Maybe Dolph, who is normally pretty good at selling, didn't look like he moved his head into it enough.
Yeah, but
Nakamura, a decent opener.
Nakamura picking up the victory with Kinshasa.
Yeah.
And then here's where the event goes downhill. One of the most irrelevant SmackDown Tag Team Champions in a long time.
Oh.
Not to mention we haven't seen him in action in about a month.
Yeah, that's true.
In a proper wrestling match. The Usos
The Uggos.
facing off against, fresh off another episode of The Fashion Files, Breezango. Now, slightly funny circumstances. When Breezango came out, Tyler Breeze was dressed up as the janitor.
Yes, he was.
And I believe it was yourself who pointed out he could have possibly been mimicking a certain Bullet Club member's entrance.
Yeah, it was just when he came out, the way he was doing the thing with the broom, I was like, watch Kenny Omega's entrance, and it's sort of kind of similar.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we're guaranteed, as New Japan only has year contracts, well, he signs them anyway. When Royal Rumble comes up again, this whole Kenny Omega thing is going to come up again.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it definitely looked like it was mimicking it.
Now, can make an argument I was fairly entertained by this match. Admittedly, most of it was Tyler Breeze.
Yeah. Well, we have both said that he is a stellar in-ring performer when given the chance.
Yeah, yeah.
You watch any of his matches in NXT, the guy can go.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. And I noticed as well, Fandango, that's the bugger's name. He seemed to get an awful lot more offense than Tyler Breeze did when he was in the ring. Yeah, I mean, Tyler was sort of like trying to stay in this janitor-esque character and that, and then we saw another character as well. We saw Grandma Breeze.
Yeah, he was drop kicked off the apron, and when he came back up, it was Grandma Breeze, complete with wig and dress.
Yep. And then eventually the wig got lost, and then Breezango were definitely on top, but then some dirty tactics then came into play from the Usos. I just don't like how they're booking the tag team divisions recently. They're just making too many teams irrelevant, and SmackDown in particular, they've made an absolute joke of whoever the champions are.
The SmackDown Tag Champions didn't even have a match at WrestleMania.
Nope.
They were shoved into the battle. In fact, every SmackDown Tag Team was in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yeah, you're right.
But, well, as you could probably have guessed where this is going.
The Usos picked up the victory in this one.
After the comic stylings of Tyler Breeze throwing his dress at JPL.
Yeah, and then Byron Saxon made a point of getting him to rewind it.
Yeah.
And he went, "What the hell are you doing? Making him rewind it."
Why are we replaying this? Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, Usos still SmackDown champions.
Great. Well, hopefully things will get better when the New Day come back.
Yeah. So, and then in our next match, we had the miserable Baron.
He's pretty miserable.
Baron Corbin versus the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn.
Let's go.
Yeah, again, this match was fairly entertaining.
I mean, this was probably match of the night for me.
You know what? Yeah, I'd probably agree.
Simply because it had everything that was going for it. There wasn't a BS ending. There wasn't no controversy. This was just two guys going at it.
Yeah, obviously, we all know you're a huge fan of Sami Zayn.
I am.
And, yeah, we've all recognised in the last 6 months or so how much Baron Corbin's improved his work and that, and he's really excelling and shining at the minute within the company.
And I like they told a story in this match. It was all basically Baron was working over Sami Zayn's back.
Yeah.
So most of his moves were going there to that area.
Yeah.
And the selling was good.
Yeah.
And every time he hit a move on his back, you were like, oh, he felt it. And that's why the finish completely caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Because, well, all throughout the time we've been hearing reports that Baron Corbin's in line for a major push, possibly main event in SummerSlam.
Yep.
So when he took the haluva kick
Oh.
and was pinned 1, 2, 3, I was shocked.
Yeah, because wasn't in this match he's I think like Sami Zayn had gone to throw him through the ropes or something. He done his quick run round the ring post and then jump back in, and as he got up, he
Yeah.
hell of a kick.
Oh my god. So I was like, yeah, I was really pleased for him. I'm like, I think that's his first pay-per-view win since December.
Yeah.
And even that was sort of a gimmick.
Yeah. And here's where it goes downhill again. We had our very stupid, very pointless 6-women tag team match.
Ugh.
The Welcoming Committee
Oh my god.
versus Charlotte Flair, the Women's Champion Naomi, and Becky Lynch.
This is just the usual. We have nothing to do with any of the women, so we're just throwing all 6 of them on one match
Pretty much.
and hoping something sticks.
I would have much rather preferred blooming Charlotte and Naomi.
Yeah. I mean, a title match on pay-per-view. Who'd have thought it? But no.
So yeah, from what I can remember, as you've already guessed, it wasn't a particularly great match.
No, it was not.
He had a couple of BS moments with James Ellsworth, who at this point you're just scratching your head thinking, why is this guy still employed?
I reckon he's going to get fired at the end of the month.
So, and I think if I remember correctly, I think Natalia got Becky Lynch to submit to the sharpshooter.
Yeah, which she hasn't beaten anyone with in about 6 months.
Yeah.
It's like, this whole SmackDown Women's Division confuses me because, well, who exactly are the good guys and the bad guys in this thing?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all very confusing because one week Charlotte's gunning for Naomi and she wants the women's title, and then next minute you're just expected to believe, we're pals to take out the bad guys.
It's a really confusing thing. And the Welcoming Committee picking up the victory, well, it really does nothing for any of them.
No.
Because Natalia is as stale as week-old bread.
Carmella got called up too early.
She needed more time in NXT.
And, to be fair, yes, she's been off telly for quite a while, but we haven't properly seen Tamina on telly in years.
Yeah, when was her last one-on-one match? Do any of you remember that?
So and again, same bloody argument we've been having for ages. Pay-per-view, no women's titles match. Poor booking.
Very poor book.
So then, moving on. It's now time for the United States Championship match.
This, to me, was what I was expecting to be match of the night.
It was good, but ruined by the ending.
Oh my god. It's like, had they given this match, I don't know, another 5 or 10 minutes and then it ended, cleanly. I mean, I know they say heels shouldn't win cleanly. They should cheat. That's what they're paid to do. I mean, this was a pretty hard-hitting match. I mean, AJ Styles did that suplex on the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, can't forget that. The apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Which I swear they say in every single show.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's going to be one of our WrestleMania drinking game things next year.
Yeah, and both wrestlers were going full at it in this match, and then, annoying, crappy ending.
It's like, I just hate count-out endings. Hate them. So, basically what? AJ was going for a move off the announcer's table.
Yeah, I think, was he possibly going for a Styles Clash?
Yeah, could be. Kevin Owens rolled out of it, tripped him up,
Yeah.
And he got his leg caught in one of the holes where the monitors are.
Yeah. And then managed to get his foot tangled up in all the wires underneath the table. And yeah, Kevin Owens rolled back into the ring, and that was it.
Picked up a count-out victory.
And surprisingly, just looking back on it as well, this was the longest match of the night.
Yeah, that's it. And it definitely would have been a 4.5, close to a 5-star match, had it not been for this terrible ending.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I'm going to be honest, the next match, I completely forgot it was even on the card.
I remembered.
Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan.
This is the whole, these are the last two people of the Wyatt family thing.
Yeah.
And they sort of put this storyline in, if you'd watch Talking Smack, which I do every week, Eric Rowan was on there and he said he was getting revenge on Luke Harper for leaving the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
Which is a bit strange, because Bray is now on Raw.
Yeah, sort of. How can you carry on the story of the Wyatt family when the founding member of the group is on a different show now?
Well, these guys had a one-on-one match a couple of weeks ago, and it was really good, a proper big man match.
Yeah.
With a lot of power moves. This one must have been the complete opposite, because it was slow, and neither of them seemed interested.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with this match, but yeah, like you say, it was all a bit of a mess.
I mean, well, looking at it, it was only 9 minutes long. And other than Harper's suicide dive out of the ring, there wasn't really that many notable things in there.
No, and to be fair, as you were making the point of the timing of the match, apart from the pre-show match, it was the shortest match of the night.
Jeez. So hopefully they're just done with this now. It doesn't need to rumble on any longer.
And oh boy, where the friggin' hell do we even get started with this? Main event time. WWE Championship match. Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton.
Well, let's quickly go back in time, Tad, and take you back to early April when Jinder lost the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Thanks to Rob Gronkowski.
To a guy who hasn't even wrestled a match on SmackDown since.
Yep. Got eliminated by the hype machine.
Oh, man.
Mojo Rawley.
And then, since then, he continued his trend of losing matches.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, you think, hey, let's get this guy. Let's improve our market in India.
This has
you know what? Let's put him in the title match. Let's have him face Randy.
It's been the most poorly booked push to the top I've ever seen.
Not to mention as well, try not to piss Vince off too much, but you've got the ongoing discussions throughout the whole of the WWE universe. How quickly the guy has buffed himself up.
Yeah. I've said it to you, it's not going to come to any surprise to me to see him failing the wellness policy anytime soon.
Yeah, no. It would not shock me, so... Well, as I say, in honesty, I'd put this in the joint worst match of the night.
Yeah, it was... Who honestly thinks that Jinder is a decent wrestler? I mean, every match I've seen of him, the guy's worse than The Miz. And that's saying something.
Yeah. Yeah, then of course you had the inevitable interference from the Singh brothers. And yeah, it has to be noted as well, Randy nearly killed one of them.
That was probably the only part of the match I liked.
But then it was that bad, even he realised how badly he'd messed that one up.
Just his face. I mean, if you've seen it, he's done it a few times. It's sort of like a back suplex onto the announce table.
Except this time, Randy done a 360.
The guy flipped. And just his face, he just looked like, oh my god, I've just killed the guy.
Yeah.
And it looked bad.
Yeah, it was not pretty at all.
But other than that, it was just a boring match. Really boring. I think 95% of the time I was sort of semi-looking at my phone and just peering up.
Yeah, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Jinder won the match.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Out of all 50 WWE champions, I mean, you've said he's the 50th.
Yeah.
He's got to be in the bottom 2 or 3.
Yeah. I could very much agree with you on that one.
I mean, seriously, you look at the people that have held this belt. Legends, Hall of Famers.
Yep.
I'd say other than The Miz's terrible 4-month title reign back in 2011.
Yeah.
He's not even the best wrestler has the belt.
No.
He has this belt for one reason, to try and get money out of India.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely wrong.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I said it to you. This is like them saying, I know, let's go expand our market in China and give Tian Bing the Universal title.
What were you thinking, Vince?
Yeah, they might get a bit of extra money out of India.
I mean, the problem is, as well, you know, fair enough, whether fans agree with it or not. Yeah, okay, fair enough, you're trying to improve the market in this country, but you're marketing a guy who hasn't even got a T-shirt.
No, he has no merchandise whatsoever.
No. So, you know, how do you even comprehend that? They haven't even got any merchandise of him now on the WWE shop.
No, still nothing.
This is just crazy.
This is June the 2nd. He's been champion for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And he still doesn't even have a T-shirt.
No. Doesn't even really have a logo. They just sort of went, yeah, there you go. That's your logo.
Yeah, it just says Jinder Mahal and there's a picture of the Taj Mahal behind him.
Yeah.
Great. Creative.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, that's all I've got to say on Backlash. A disappointing event.
Yeah, SmackDown has done much better.
Yeah.
Well, they got Money in the Bank in a couple of weeks' time. Let's see if they can do one better.
I hope so.
Rightio. From your hosts, the Master of the Brain Damage,
Martin?
and the one and only Sam H. We'll see you again for the next one. See you later.